Greetings to the President of REFELA, the Program Facilitator, the National Network of Local Elected Women from Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel honored to be given an opportunity to address you today. I come from South Africa and I represent an organization called South African Local Government. But in that association, there is a commission called SALGA, National Women's Commission, of which I am the chairperson of. My name is Ntandokazi Capa. My vision for women in Africa for the next decade is to make sure that women lead by example and also they become part of the decision making. It is also important that to understand that patriarchy in Africa, I can just put it that way, across the continent is an enabler of our oppression as women. Therefore, it is important for women in the African continent to deal with patriarchy so that it does not become a stumbling block for our progress as women. We must also deal with what is called gender equality. Gender equality is an important matter because it addresses gender equity. It is therefore important that when you are about to deal with issues of women, you must deal with these two factors, gender equality and gender equity. You can only be able to address gender equality when you have addressed gender equity. It is also important for women to harness their feminism. If we don't appreciate that we are women, we must not aspire to be men, but we must be women. Hence, we must harness our feminism in order to achieve the things that we want. When we fight for gender equality and equity, it's not because we want to be men, but we want to be recognized as women and also as people that are capable of leading. We must try, by all means, to encourage our societies and our communities to give equal opportunities to women and children so that they inspire those who will come after them. It is also important to make sure that government across the continent put legislation in place in making sure that women are given opportunities. It is also important to note that in South Africa we do have a 50-50 representation in terms of the Electoral Act, but what is lacking is an implementation of that. So we must continue to engage, we must continue to lobby, we must continue to advocate for women representation across the continent. Thank you very much.